What up, world? What up, people? What's going on? It's another day, man. Another beautiful day, but yes, another beautiful day to work. You know what I mean? To get whatever the vision is, to get it up. You feel me? Let's go. Another great financial day, visualization day. But okay, yeah. But yeah. Today is one of these days, man. I feel like, damn, I have not really been doing what I'm supposed to be doing, for as secure, my finance, how it's supposed to be, those days, man, those times, things coming or things are coming, whatever, things are happening, and you're like, golly, I didn't even know that, like I didn't have this and that. I couldn't do this and that, you know what I'm saying? But and then when it happens, it's like a surprise. Like I thought I was straight, I thought I was straight. I thought I was good. But you find out, you know what I'm saying, that you're not. So I have to get my financial up, my wealth. I have to really work on building my wealth, how it's supposed to, and where I need it to be. Because in a way, like, even if you have like $1 million in the bank right now, it don't mean a lot. You know what I mean? It's not even a lot. So, uh, yeah, I look at it, man, like, see myself, falling like in some hard times, and not to say hard times, because I still can work, make my money and stuff like that, but where things supposed to be at, they're not there, it's like it's trouble my mind, my mind is trouble right now because of that. So, and I see that, like, that's like one of the number one thing that you have to work on is your finance, man, your wealth, how to accumulate wealth, to always have wealth, to always have what you need, basically, you know what I mean? So you don't basically like have to be worried about something, because like, okay, you don't have enough for this, you don't have enough for that. Like, as a man, even like right now, today, I look at my, my finance and stuff like that. I'm like, wow, man, I have a long way to go. I have a long way to go, and I'm sure like there's a lot of people like me out there who have a long way to go. And man, we need to, talk to some financial advisors, other financial advisors other than ourselves, because we feel like sometimes we think that we got it, we got it, and we can manage the money, how it's supposed to be managed, or we can manage the bills. Sometimes we put things on like auto withdrawal and stuff like that, and because you think you got everything, you know what I mean. But once you like check after everything being paid, like say like your bills and everything, like what else, you know what I mean, what can you do? And I feel like that's where I'm at right now. What's going on, family? What's going on? We appreciate you, man, for being here, man. How you doing? It's a great day today, man. What's good? What's good? Yes. So yeah, that's how it is, and I feel like I need to get hire me like or get with a great financial advisor, that could basically help me look over my finance and stuff and my wealth, like to really like know exactly, and so I could basically like review things every 2 3 days to really know where I'm at before I make a transaction. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes like I'm bad at that though. I'm bad at just making transaction without even like checking. Do like everything is, great on the account. You know what I mean? Do I need to make that transaction? Do I need that right now? And sometimes, I find out that I don't really need that, but things happen, and then next thing you check back. You have some other transactions that you need to make, and you're like, wow, man, right now, thing is so tight. Like thing is so tight. I'm like, when did I become that way? You know what I mean? For as not like taking care of my finance like how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? I never been on that position before, but I feel like while I'm getting older, I really need to really like pay attention to stuff like that because like for I spending money, like I spend it how I get it. You know what I mean? I get it, I spend it, and I think that's like really like hurting my bank account right now because you giving to people, you helping other people while you know what I mean, yours is going down because like the thing is once you start taking out, you know what I mean, you're not no drug dealer. If you're not dealing drugs out there, you know you work for your money, and it's paycheck, especially if you like living paycheck after paycheck, right? You're living paycheck after paycheck. It's like you get that paycheck because you know there's another paycheck coming. You're like, all right, I can balance this out. I can do this, I can do that right now. I can get this pair of shoes. I could buy these outfits. You know what I mean? Like I could, go to these top chef restaurants and stuff, and go gambling, you know what I mean? Go to the casino and spend money, stuff like that. A lot of us doing stuff like that. And I feel like me personally, because I'm not viewing my accounts every day, is hurting, you know what I mean, me a little bit, So you need to check on your accounts every day. If you're not doing so, so you make sure that your accounts always fluctuate. You know what I'm saying? It's always fluctuates. It's always have the minimum or whatever that you need because we have bigger issues. Sometimes that happens. Like we need more than that, more than we have. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it happens. Sometimes we all go through that. I recently go through that, and it's not a good feeling. When you know that okay, I had this, I had that, because you are spending out of control. You spend your money out of control. You don't even realize that you're in a hole. So checking your finance, man, checking your finance and building your wealth is really important. Because as a man, you're supposed to be wealthy. We all supposed to be wealthy as a man. A man should never worried about having money. You know what I mean? Once you become like a man, you have your own family to take care of. You should never like have worries about money issues, problems. You know what I'm saying? Because you should already have it. Some of us, be out here acting like we already do got everything, but sometimes we don't have everything. Sometimes we feel like we have it figured out. We have everything figured out, but we don't really have everything figured out because we're not well managing, what we have, our assets, how it's supposed to. And because of that, some of us are hurting, like me, you know what I'm saying? So it's not in a way like I'm hurting, like I cannot recover from whatever. It's just that, like, I see that I have to work hard, like on myself, for as like holding my bargain, like part of, like doing things that I need to be doing, for as keeping my bargain, keeping my account to the max. You know what I mean? Because wealth is what we need. Because being broke ain't fun. You feel me? Being broke ain't fun. I can tell you that. So avoid being broke. Avoid trying to like too much. avoid spending. I mean, because in the long run, it's gonna hurt. I don't want to get loans and stuff like that because I think that's bad. You know, getting a loan, I don't like that, so I don't do it. I don't advise people to do it. You know, but I advise you to like basically monitor your accounts. You know what I mean? Your assets. You know, whether it's cryptocurrency or money, just money. You know, monitor your assets so you know how much farther you need to go and what much more you have to do. You know, so I know I have to do a whole lot, man. 2025, I have to like step it up. So big, man. I need to step it up. You know, I can't, having worries, you know what I mean? Having worries, thinking about this bill, that bill. Would I have enough for that? Would I have enough for this? You know, so uh, like right now is the time to prepare, you know what I mean, for the next step, for the next event, that's coming. Because no matter how bad, like, you take things, how serious or how not serious you take things, you still have to take it. You know what I mean? It's always about, what is the next plan? What is the next plan? What do we have to do next, man, to make sure that we fix that? All right. So that's what I'm doing. What is my next plan to fix my situation right now? What do I have to do right now that I'm not doing? What is something that I'm not doing that I could be doing right now to 10x my income? You know what I'm saying? What am I doing right now that that I need to do more? You know what I mean, to 10x my income, because to live, how we want to live, we have to always have the plan, you know what I mean, to multiply, to always multiply, you know what I mean? Because me in my life right now, all I'm doing is subtraction, man. I'm doing subtractions every day. Like, I'm subtracting from my money, extracting from my wealth, you know what I mean, every day. But right now, I'm not multiplying, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm not multiplying. The wealth is not moving up, you know. I feel like it's going down, so I need to put it up. And it's a realization for me right now, because I never been on a position where, like, I'm worried. I don't like to be worried. So I don't like to be worried about nothing at all. So I feel more peace. I am more peaceful when I know that all my bills are paid without no issue, you know what I mean? And I still, can take a vacation if I want to, you know what I mean? Go in a trip, take a trip somewhere, you know what I mean? Take more time out, you know what I mean, to enjoy myself and my family. Like, you know what I mean? How many of us can just wake up, you know what I mean, tomorrow and say, okay, baby, pack your bag, kids, pack your bag and let's go. You know what I mean? Not all of us can do that. Not all of us can do that. And that's the goal. That's where I need to be at, you know what I mean? When I wake up, if I wake up, decided to take a trip anywhere in the world, that I can get up and say, okay, baby, we're taking a trip to Europe, we're taking a trip to, you know what I mean, Asia, whatever, South America, the islands, you know what I mean, the Caribbean, somewhere. Though, like, once that can happen, it's a worry, you know what I mean? You're worried about, how much you bring, this month, how much you brought last month, how much you bring this month, and how much you need to continue bringing. And I have to figure it out, like how to set it, you know what I mean, in a way, like make my money work for me. I think that's where I make the mistake at. My money is not working for me, you know what I mean? I'm not getting anything on top of my money. So that's been, if I spend some money, I just spend money. You know what I mean? I'm not accumulate anything on top of whatever I'm making. And I feel like that's what really like hurting right now. And I have to correct that, I have to correct that. And I know the way to correct that is to work 10x. You know what I mean? 10x work, not harder but smarter, and monitor my account a little bit better. You know what I mean? And I have to cut out some stuff that I'm spending on. You know what I mean? I have to cut some out as well. So I already have an idea how to build wealth, how to build wealth, because like we have cryptocurrency, we have crypto out here, Bitcoin, other currencies, other investment that we can make. I need to make to basically, like I said earlier, have the money to work for me instead of me working for the money. I think that's where it falls at. When you're working for the money and your money is not working for you. So get your wealth up. You know what I mean? Get your wealth up. Get your financial situation up. As a man, we all have to. I feel so like down. I need to lift myself up, because I talk about that. You know what I mean? We have to lift ourselves up. I have to lift myself up, and just give myself a reminder, man, that everything going to be okay. Regardless of how bad it may look right now, that there is hope. You know what I'm saying? There's always hope. There's always hope that things will be better. We just gotta do better. They say when you know better, you do better. So I have to do better. I have to correct a whole lot of stuff. I have to fix things. I have to fix stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have to basically where see where things is not working, those things that's not working, so I can make them work. You know what I'm saying? Make them work, and the idea is to get to be better financially. So I don't have no worries. To be better financially, so I can take a vacation. You know what I mean? Build wealth so I could enjoy my life, man. I mean, I feel like I'm worrying too much. I mean, like, what I mean, I'm thinking too much. I'm overthinking, over worrying about situation that can easily fix if I have an understanding of how things really work and what to do if I really apply the things that I know or the things that I understand. So since I'm not applying none of my knowledge right now to get what I want, or basically to build financial wealth fast or quick enough that it reflects on my face, it reflects on my everyday lives. It reflects on how I live my life basically every day. You know what I mean? Like there's worries, man. Like especially when you live in like in some of these big countries, man. You feel like you're a slave. You're a slave to the system. You're a slave to whatever that they have going on. So all you had to do is work, 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 work every day just to get by. You know what I mean? I don't want to just get by, man. I don't just want to get by. You know what I mean? I don't just want to get by. You feel me? I want to live. I feel like I haven't lived my life yet, because I haven't built my wealth how it's supposed to be. Haven't built where it is stable. You know what I mean? So when your wealth is not stable, it's troublesome. You know what I mean? It's worrisome a little bit. So yeah, it's just how it is, man. How I have to work, doing what I have to do right now, to make things a little bit more easier for me, and to do the things that I really enjoy doing, because I enjoy traveling. I enjoy, eating nice, enjoy time, like take time out, take vacation, like what I mean, take a trip somewhere. Like I enjoy stuff like that, but right now I'm not in a position to even do them. You know what I mean? I'm not even in a position right now to even fund my own. You know what I mean? Vacation. How I want it to. You know what I mean? Like I can go to a vacation, but is it the vacation that I want to take? Am I enjoy it how I want to enjoy it? Do I stay in the places that I need to stay? You know what I mean? Like that's what building wealth is, man. When you're not worried about the money, you can just get up and leave, man, and do what you had to do. Like if you need to take a time out, to enjoy yourself, go to, you know, so that's where I'm at right now with it. That's where I'm at, and that's what I need to work on. That's what I need to do basically, and I feel like I can do it. I can build wealth quick, fast. So, and I give myself, the next year, to be comfortable. Uh, Not to talk about financial or wealth that way, but to talk or to really like teach it instead of just talk about it. You know what I mean? So I have to learn it and I have to teach it. So I have to go to the experiment myself. So to make sure that I can talk about finance differently, wealth differently than I'm doing it right now. Right now I'm doing it in a space of lacking, not lacking far as I mean, I don't have nothing or nothing like that, but it's just that I feel like I need more. I can get more, I can do more, so I have to do more, I have to get more, so that's the whole thing for me. So I have to get more, I have to do more, I have to make sure that I'll never be in a position where I have to worry about money, how I've been worried about money lately. So the thing is, while we're working, on the plans that we have for ourselves, for our life, for our family, we have to make sure we create some plans for ourselves too, where we can basically, enjoy ourselves, man, enjoy ourselves, you know. I want to enjoy myself how I want to enjoy myself, but I have not been able to, and I know why, and I know why. I know the reason why I have not been able to enjoy my life how I supposed to enjoy my life. Go to vacation how I want to go to vacation. Make enough money where like I'm stable financially, where I don't have to like worry about another paycheck. So the thing is, I hate paychecks. I don't hate them. I love money, you know what I mean? But the living paycheck after paycheck, paycheck after paycheck thing, like driving hours to work, to meet clients and stuff like that. An hour and a half to hour, depending what how traffic is to meet clients. Like even that is a risk itself, but you have to go to the transformation. You know what I mean? Have to go to transformation. Have to go to the process just to get somewhere. In life. So the process, you learn, you do the work, you put in the work, and the work gonna pays off. And I believe that I'm close, really close to the payoff, my big payoff. I'm really close to it, and I believe that I can get that in the next few months. So, and I really believe that I mean. I could, be stable where I need to, how I need to in the next few months. And I know I have to put in the work. I have to go through it, and that's the same as, anybody, what I mean? Like yourself, people that to accomplish anything in life, to get to where you want to be in life, you have to, follow the process and work on it, until you get it. You know what I mean? Work on it until you get it. Don't just try it and give up and just stop. So you gotta continue working, continue moving forward, towards that goal. And like I said, I have the idea in my head. I know it is possible. It is possible to accumulate wealth in the next few months, and I feel like I'm learning a lot more stuff that I need, to learn to basically understand how to build a solid foundation, for my wealth and for my family's wealth, you know what I mean? Like for my kids and stuff. So for myself as well. So when I need to take that vacation, so I don't really worry about, do I have enough for that? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to take a whole month vacation, I'm going to take a month vacation, and that's my goal. And that's, should be the goal, you know what I mean, to build a solid financial system, or, financial stability, I would say, for anybody, for yourself or for your family, And I think it is possible, like I said, to do, and we just have to learn to talk to the right people, to connect to the right people, plug into the right people, and that's my thing. I need to plug in with more right people, in my life for all the right reasons, So, and I mean, I have help. I have a lot of help on my life, like the last 6 years in my life. That's I have more help, than ever as far as how to build wealth. Uh, but I still feel like it haven't been established how I want it to be established, and I feel like that worries me a lot, and I need to build it up. You know what I mean? Get my wealth up. Get my wealth up. You feel me? Get my wealth up. I remember one of my cousin, man, he called me the other day, like, bro, hey, what's up? This that I need, you to, help me out with getting this and that. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Give me a few hours, so I can get back to you. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. I could get like a few hours, think about how to make some quick cash or whatever. But that's not what the goal is to build something long term, long term wealth for you and your family. That's the most important thing, now I understand, when you're trying to build wealth, you gotta disappear from, family members, friend, especially people that, that's going to want stuff from you right now that you're trying to build. You know what I mean? Like if I'm trying to build a house and I'm giving the bricks away, I can't build that house. You know what I mean? The house will take longer to build if I'm giving the bricks away while I'm building my house, and I'm sharing the bricks with other people. You understand? So I think that's where I was at, and I feel like right now, I open my mind and my eyes a little bit better. You know what I mean? If I want to build something for me and for my family, I cannot just give my energy away to people. You know what I mean? Money is energy as well. So wealth is energy. So if I'm trying to build, I cannot share the bricks, you know what I mean, or the steel with you while I'm building. After I'm done building and I set my house is set, foundation is done, the whole building house is done. That's when I can really share with people, like people to understand that. Like I think like people should understand, like, bro, if like I'm telling you, like, look, this is what I'm trying to do, this is what I'm trying to do. You shouldn't call me for help, like, you feel me? But it happens, and I respect that. I respect that, and that's not gonna make me move any different, you know what I mean? So, like I tell people, man, you gotta wait, man. The only thing I can tell you right now is wait till I build this house, and then everybody could have somewhere to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing is to build it. Make sure it's solid. It's not gonna crumble after 2, 3 days. then you can help somebody else. You can give a extended hand to other people. But while you're struggling yourself, you shouldn't be worried about you giving to people too much. You know what I'm saying? Because that just gonna hurt you. That just gonna stop your process from moving forward. So I have to learn that the hard way, though. I have to learn that the hard way. I thought being nice, you know what I mean, giving extra hands to people, that was being nice, but that just keep me back, you know what I mean? Keep me back from moving forward where I supposed to be. And then keep them back too because they're not doing any effort to get better, to get their own, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's where I have to separate, myself from, my old self from now, my younger self from my older self, because my older self cannot, be as dumb or naive as my, younger self. Doesn't mean I had to be an asshole. No, I don't have to be none of that. You know what I'm saying? But I know, like, to build wealth or to build any type of financial stability, you have to disconnect from those who always want something from you. You know what I mean? The people who always lack gonna make you lack more. You know what I mean? Because you gonna always have to tell them you don't have some, you don't have some. And when you keep telling that to yourself, that's gonna take toll as well on you. You feel me? And that's gonna not stop your process, but slowing it down. For as building your wealth, building financial stability. So giving to people, everybody that asks you for something, you shouldn't give it to them. You know what I mean? Just because they ask for it. And I have to learn. My wife have to teach me this. Like, just because people are asking you for stuff doesn't mean you have to give it to them. You know what I mean? Just because they say, I mean, like, I know there's people that ask me for stuff, like they was about to die if I didn't find a way, to resolve their problem, you know what I mean? And then I'll go and resolve their problem, and then I have a bigger problem than them, that need to be resolved. So, life is what it is. You know what I mean? We cannot stop life, but that's what it is. You know. Thank you everybody for being here with me today, and I think that's the time that I have with y'all today. I'm gonna highlight y'all though. Thank you for being here. If you didn't haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel, and so you can be notified for the next video or for the next project that we upload. All right, appreciate y'all. Don't.